Another visitor. Stay a while.
Hello, sentience of the internet, this is Norma69 and this is a design video or redesign or infection by nanocytes. So, Sir Dark Kovanovakin, who has a really fantastic YouTube channel about this wonderful game, he loves it very much. This is his unit. It was inspired by a white layer unit called Guillotine, I think. And it's a skimmer. It's a skimmer ship. Yeah. You can see the detections, the anti-laser systems, the missile racks, 3 cannons, and some really long torpedoes here. And these are correction jet sighting or ion drives, of course. And just say my faction philosophy is rather die than be a material inefficient. So we don't like to use ammo makers and steam engines, for example, or injectored fuel engines. Those are blasphemy, I say. And this little beautiful craft is full of them. So in his campaign series, this unit not only drained his resources, but always get hammered, because it couldn't move really, and because this turret is a two-way turret, so it can nicely shoot itself. I don't know how, because failsafe should take consideration the original body of the vehicle. Okay, and this cannon can very easily shoot these cannons in the back, and then explosions, etc. And this unit is not cheap. Oh, this is mine. Just a moment, please. No, I would like rather see this unit, please. Okay, this is the original Ancient. It's around 1,500,000 materials. Okay, I never compared them, that's why I'm curious. Yes. Well, 26 fuel per second. Arrgh, I say. This is the steam engine, even more effective than the fuel engines. Okay, that's it. And my little teeny weeny one, oh, I'm controlling the guns on it, is shaped almost the same. I don't think this cannon is so successful, but we will see. 2 pack bubbles, and purged all the ammo makers, I hope. I really don't know, maybe it has some more. And these are huge unshielded ammo reserves. A layer of wood and a layer of metal. I didn't include anything about fast regeneration here, because it could be installed later, and people usually boo about cheese. I don't know why. Cheese is delicious. So, first, after changing the interiors, purging all the detection from the outside, and generally lessening laser defense, they are set now, instead of 1 kilometer as on this ship, into 150 meters. and I set the laser system included in here into continual laser. This tower supposedly won't shoot anything on the ship and has a nice cover down, and these cannons are super cavitational ones, and this is an anti-missile flak gun, but it will need some more tweaking, I think so. And the packs are accurate and weak, and currently this is set to explosion damage and that is set to EMP, but it can be changed easily by just looking inside the lens and change the type. Okay, oh, and no steam engine, just a double fuel engine. Very effective. I downloaded it from the net, from the FTB forums. There are separate groups of FTB forums about tutorials, so I just went into the motors, the fuel engine section, and just picked out the best for me. Okay, so solely these cannons got changed. Firstly this, and then these two, because they couldn't shoot down, which is important, of course, in our case. And now I just unpause the game and show you the difference between the two ships. So I always wanted this unit to be able to soar above the terrain, and this unit will keep stable, I think 2000 meters, no, not stable 2000 meters, no, 200 meters, and then it just pops up and down as a good airship should. It will confuse some slower ordnance, the enemy fire. Okay, let's just go on board. Not Q, but yes, tab. So we are in the safe place called R-Spit. Oh, it's in the middle now, so no R-Spit, belly pit, okay? In the belly pit we have a teleporter with which we can travel up here for capturing or abandoning ship. This is a respawn beacon, and behind us there are computers and thing which called drive maintainer. Yeah. So with this we can fly this unit. I just went around inside and H and key turns it. We installed their turning jets, but inside around here there are two heliblades which controlled by the craft. And I think it's why it couldn't move, because this unit contained around here some control blocks beside the shield control blocks which switch off and on the thing. And there were some confusion by the setting of it. So I think that's why this unit couldn't move forward. Just now you accelerate with the U and decelerate with the G key. And as you can see, I removed the second row of jets because I set these things here. I thought I set these things here to be used. But no, just a moment please. I will experiment with it. So instead of instant spin, you should be continuous. Yeah. You too. You too. Let's see how it goes now. Okay. I accelerated. Alright. Now they push the unit as it should be. So, the next thing about here. I installed all the other control blocks inside the back here. And this keeps the height above sea and the ground. As you can see, when it goes above 180 or when it goes below 180, these things which I installed in the place of wood will keep the height as even. Why? You can control it by pressing O and L. So now I'm pressing L and I hope it will activate. It doesn't seem so, but now. And as you can see, I can reach sea level. For example, if we want to pick up somebody or just suddenly have to go into submarine mode, okay, I release the L and stop the unit forward momentum. The motors get placed sorry, here. And I think I can show you. I think it's an effective one, especially at smaller levels of energy use. I got the AI more in the back just before these things. Made some changes to the missiles. I installed magnets in them, and there are, I think, 8 which are radar buoys, and in here are installed 4 sonar buoys. So it makes a little bit of... Oh, are these motors still going? Yeah. I need to stop them. Just like this. So, it's a quick unit. I must say so. And let's see how they perform in combat. So here we are as the 2 contestants in pause mode with deactivated AI. In the colors of the Twin Guard is so as you can see, it's not shielded from the underside, so it's not perfect, especially these things are not shielded, which are prone to blow up. Good. And I don't think they are loaded already. So it will need shields on the bottom, I think so. Oh, and I just expanded a bit. Oh, here are 2 turning things. Okay, they should be set up. Or not, I don't know. Good, and this is the original Ancient with all the shields it can do. Let's see if we switch both of them into combat and start it, how it goes. So okay, it's taking some hits. Yes, the right side ammo container is pierced. And the other one too. Okay, that laser is good. So we are now just cleverly getting out of range. Good. Very clever. I haven't known that this unit can do it, but apparently it can flee very good. And it's lucky that laser only fires at that ammo container. No, don't go back, my beauty. Okay, how they are? Just the same. Oh, the mini laser just fired. And would we hit that mountain? I certainly lower my unit there to recuperate. I'm surprised it still can fire after taking those hits into the ammo containers. I don't know. And it would need some drones, I think. Okay, how we go now? Oh, the ancient. Ancient is in lower. Oh, that is a glitch in the working of the pack. It just let out a lot of shots once. Okay, now it's damaged. Oh, and the ancient can move, just so slowly. I don't know why it's lamb stopped, but now it will get a nice EMP rain. All the missiles contain now an EMP component beside the frag. I haven't really armored it up, just a bit. But it has really weak armors in these side parts, which are... oh, the torpedoes coming in. Good. Yes. Shields flickering. I think it's losing energy. That's good, because it will use up its material in the containers, I think so. I don't think this has material indicators, but maybe here we have some. This is the ancient. Yes, as you can see. What is the speed of you? Wow, maybe an explosion propelled one. And mine has almost maximum materials. Yeah. The few ammo. It has a lot of ammo. It needs more DACA, because it can keep up with the huge amount of ammo. Also, I set this into resource group 1 to share its contents. So this unit now will resupply all the units around it. I think. No, it won't show the range, but because they are not my units. But it can keep supply with ammo all the units around it. Okay. And this unit has a lot of fuel. That's why it eats up so much materials, because it has huge fuel containers, and that way the fuel processor is always working to fill it up, so you will have a really big spare fuel amount, and this unit can refuel all the units around it. But all the usable material will be converted into this huge fuel container you see. He can resupply too, because it has almost the same configuration of fuel processor on it. But let's see the inevitable doom of the slow, inefficient unit on the face of a flying one. Because if it can fly, it shoots bigger. So on that unit really isn't any serious weapon beside the missile spam and maybe the pack, but just maybe. And just one more modification. That unit has intra-vehicle communications, and it has good detection and can use detection from other units which has intra-vehicle communicators. So I very much so advise you to put all on your units that little radar antenna. The underside cannons are not strong, but they are a lot. One of them firing frag shells with inertial fuse, and the other is firing simple sabot ones. They can slowly chip away, I think, even shielded units. And they are going so far trying to kill this missile and expend so much energy. Especially in the case of the pulsed lasers, because pulsed lasers just can fire periodically, so they have worse tracking. Another incoming beautiful torpedo. Yep. But this thing is heavy, I can say. I needed triple dedicated heliblades in all the 4 pods to be able to lift it, and they have to be set to 10 motor drive. But I could lift it. I try to aim to have little modifications, as few modifications I could do. And yes, my cannons can shoot each other too. They need longer barrels. And as you can see, the wood armor on metal is really effective, because maybe it will get repaired quickly. Maybe this unit needs more repair drones in the back. I never would build a unit so slim like this. I had to search for a 5 high gap to put the fuel engines in. So I think I will use this unit after some more tweaking in my campaign. Because Darkova Nova units are always beautiful. You should see his Health Knight on his playlist. Yes, the Ancient is 64 at 64%. And the missile spam versus the pulsed high-range lamps resulted this unit have no energy. Now I think so. Okay, and this unit is long range. I converted the missiles from short range thrusters to be long range ones. So just spawn it a few kilometers away from the enemy and wait for it to reach them. And it will move around this radius. You can play around with the packs, but beware, because this energy configuration, it can keep up just. So it has no spare energy. So shields have to be modified with care. But there will be a second version of it. It uses up the remaining energy to aimlessly fire at stray missiles. But I can say it has a decent coverage of anti-missile, so if this would be an anti-missile unit, then the long-range lamps are perfectly suitable. Yes, my little mutated child, kill him with care. Shoot your little testicles. That must be avenged. I don't really know where the laser is firing. This now has a shotgun effect, but I can't see the ray. Oh, it's not so... It wasn't so accurate, that's the word. I think maybe this ship is AI dead now. No. And maybe some system to fire the flares. Maybe not a weapon controller, but an automated control block would be good. Because material and ammo conservation, of course. Oh, there goes the AMP shot. That is sure to hit and unloads a lot of EMPs. Maybe a cram cannon would be needed on it. Yes, a cram cannon is a definite addition. On the underside, yes. That's it. Cram cannon on the underside. That could be installed, I think, right now. Yes. So, this was From the Depths, Norma 69 and Darkova Nova. Have a nice weekend, as much. And this is the full finished form of the new ancient. This pimpad. There are the flags and the poster holders. Here is a little double docker which holds up and down a cram cannon module, because I thought nothing is finished without some cram cannons. And let's see. How do you feel about ramming a mountain? I think the under unit will be damaged, but that could be easily overwritten in the docker. So I would like to ram this mountain, please. Okay, just waiting for my units to catch up. And our height is 230. And it's increasing because the sea is much shallower here. I think so, I don't know really. Just bluffing. Alright, we are at 300. Can we skim this mountain? Okay, I think our maximum height is 300-ish. So this ship could climb medium height mountains, but not that. So any mountain which is higher than 400 is a problem, but still the unit is working fine. Except that it leaves back its little docked units. Good. Let's see a Jacob Delight. And yes, we are on combat. Maybe I should join the little halibrates for speed. Let's see how successful the cram shots are. Yes, they have acceptable accuracy. I would like to see what happens back here. Nothing. But we are not. Oh yeah. So now it tries to work to slow down the unit, but not so much. And it's dead. Good, that was my refitting video. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a good time, bye bye.